Rosetta just trampled the tank class. And while Karenina may have been the first fence she cleared, she now paves the way for Breaker, a brand new class that's going to revolutionize PGR. But is Rosetta really worth ponying up your black cards, or is she only momentarily the centaur of attention?
Oh, brother!
Rosetta's new frame is called Arete. That's Arete, not Erect. Erect is Rosetta's old frame. An arete is a type of mountain landform that looks like a thin narrow edge, typically formed by glaciers. You've probably seen them in shots of famous mountains such as Mount Everest or the Matterhorn. This localization is very clever since her frame name in Chinese means extreme peak, as in a mountain summit. And she is, in fact, peak. Naturally, since her name references snow-capped mountains, Rosetta has nothing to do with the ice element. We can always count on PGR to give characters elements that seem to clash with their design and lore at first glance. Instead, Rosetta Arete uses the Dark element. Specifically, she's an S-rank Dark Breaker with the Ultima Slash effect. Forget tank, that word is dead, just like Karenina Nashir. This is the Breaker class. Just as amplifiers are more powerful supports, breakers are more powerful tanks. Other than the straight-up damage boost, the biggest difference with breakers is their ability to reduce enemy elemental damage resistance, also known as shred. When a breaker enters Matrix, they get a big boost to their shred percentage for 4 seconds. More shred equals more damage from your whole team. While Rosetta may be the first of the breaker class, I have a feeling she will not be the last. It also means she is the lucky construct to finally end Karenina Nashir's long reign as the Dark Tank by stomping her flat. As the longest running meta character in PGR, lasting 34 patches, it's high time for this tsundere has-been to be put out to pasture. Funny enough, the second longest meta construct was the first Rosetta Rigger, who lasted an impressive 32 patches before she fell at the last hurdle. Personally, I'm just hoping the new Rosetta doesn't rein it in too soon. As a Dark Dark Breaker, Rosetta Arete is best paired with the attacker Bianca Crepuscule and the amplifier Lilith Demonissa. Remember, Lilith is permanently free for all players, so don't look a gift horse in the mouth. She is easy to obtain through regular gameplay. Thanks to all these recent characters, the Dark team is finally looking stable.
Whoa there! What if you don't have Bianca Crepuscule? Well, if you need a free-to-play friendly substitute, you can use a second Dark support instead, like the A-rank Teddy Decryptor or the S-rank Selena Capriccio. This substitute should carry a support memory set, and Lilith should carry an offensive memory set, so the Centaur and the Gambler can dish out the real damage. Okay, back to the meta stuff.
As for effect teams, the best Ultima Slash party is Rosetta Arete as main DPS, Hunying Solistune as an effect enabler, and Veronica Aegis as amplifier, or whoever your best physical support is. Yes, this does mean Rosetta bucks Virgil from his role as Ultima Slash master, at least at equal investment. So if you missed the Devil May Cry collab, Rosetta is here to save your ultimate Phantom Pancake score from this jerk. Lastly, Rosetta also adds more horsepower to the Nihil team, albeit indirectly. If you pair Ishmael Parhelion with the amplifier Lilith Demonissa, Ishmael will ascend beyond tank and act as a breaker with Rosetta's damage numbers. This is huge, and the best part is, you don't even need to own Rosetta Arete for Ishmael to go breaker mode. Okay, now that team comps are straightened out, let's talk investment, starting with Rosetta's 6-star signature weapon. Other than giving her a hefty damage boost, the biggest advantage of her signature is that you can resonate it and get deadline timing, which makes her rotation easier, though not mandatory. But hold your horses. Remember that Rosetta's weapon is on the regular banner and therefore it's permanently available at an 80% pity rate. You can get it any time, so don't rush and put the cart before the horse. If you do want to resonate it though, you can do so with any 6-star weapon or resonance material. No need to get an exact duplicate. Her cub is even more optional. This cute partner provides a damage boost and helps gather mobs, making it a fun addition to Rosetta's kit, but not a must-have. Moving on to rank evolution, as usual, you'll want to evolve her to double S rank for free through the Phantom Pancake shop. Beyond that, pulling a duplicate of Rosetta will get her to double S3 rank, which provides a huge boost to her damage, faster rotations, and ally QTEs will extend the shred bonus she gets from Matrix from 4 seconds to 5 seconds, or longer if you stack multiple QTEs. Double S3 rank is especially good for her ultimate slash damage, so if you're a spender who likes the high-end content, double S3 Rosetta may be a good investment for you. But saddle up, because we really need to talk about her triple S rank, where she unlocks permanent shred uptime. Well, not quite permanent, but pretty close. At triple S rank, a breaker and her allies will get QTE charges, meaning you can trigger their off-field attacks multiple times before they go on cooldown. With the combination of breaker passes and the Da Vinci memory set, this means skilled players can maintain constant shred uptime for Rosetta and her team. This is, frankly, completely busted, but it also requires 5 copies of Rosetta and a lot of black cards. This kind of diabolical power is really only relevant for high leaderboard scores, so if you're free to play or even a low spender, I wouldn't worry about it. No matter what your level of investment is, Rosetta is no one-trick pony, as she has myriad incredible attacks and animations, including the ability to shift between her human and centaur form at will. The first transformation will treat you to a short cutscene, but the following swaps are instantaneous and don't interrupt your play. Not only is she fast when she starts hoofing it, Rosetta in centaur mode controls really smoothly. All that extra horsepower doesn't come at a cost to gameplay. Ever since her first appearance as a boss near the start of the game, I have been pining for a mecha centaur Rosetta, hoping against hope that she'd rerun with a new frame. And now, here she is, 6 years later, in all her quadruped glory. If this is what my steed looks like, I definitely want to take her for a ride. Well, riding Rosetta would be pretty difficult with those long, spindly twin tails in the way. I mean, I guess I could grab onto the Anyway, Rosetta's debut coating drops the twin tails in exchange for a simple ponytail. The braid is a great touch here. This knightly look trades the whites and purples for gold and black with striking red accents, which coincidentally matches these coatings belonging to her dark teammates. Not a fan of the jello? How about a breastplate? Or maybe you just prefer these golden special effects. This is a thoroughbred upgrade. It's not just a coating, it's a stampede of style. So, should you pull Rosetta Arete? As usual, let's go through the yays and nays. You should pull Rosetta if you want the strongest dark team. Rosetta replaces the very, very outdated Karenina Shear, who has been, frankly, holding the dark team back. With the inclusion of Arete, the dark team is made up of all new constructs, including Lilith, who is free. You should also pull her if you want the strongest Ultima Slash team, especially if you missed the Devil May Cry collab. And lastly, just look at her. She's a horse girl who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! What more could you want? However, sometimes pull currency is scarce, so you may want to skip Rosetta if you're planning on pulling her for free from the beginner banner. If you haven't used up your free blue target, Rosetta is a great choice. Just be patient and she'll be available on the beginner banner 2 patches after her debut. You may also want to skip if you're saving up for Bianca Crepuscule's gacha coding. Her outfit can be obtained without spending real money, but you will need to save up a lot of black cards to get it. Lastly, you might want to skip if you're saving for future S ranks such as Nervatia, Kamui, or Alpha. Typically, even free-to-play players can get every future S rank with regular play, but considering new S ranks could be on the limited Phyla-Tree banner, you might have to pony up. As for me, I'm obviously chomping at the bit for Rosetta Arete, and you can see me horsing around with her for the first time in this video. My love for her is unbridled.
Horses are back for a limited time. Enjoy #horses.